Greetings and salutations, comic book conversationalists from across the fruited plain, from border to border, coast to coast, and all points in between, and happy spring to everybody. This is the first new comic book day of the new season. We got spring, which will hopefully actually mean something here in Michigan rather soon. I know we're supposed to be getting some temperatures in the 40s and 50s, and then possibly still some snow overnight and some nights. It's been an interesting season for us here in the state of Michigan. But that said, let's do a real quick video. It actually is going to be a super quick video this week. I only got 4 books. So I'll try to stretch it out as much as I can. But we're going to talk about the books that I picked up this week. We got, let's see, 1 variant cover, 1 reprint, which is a reprint that we're going to start with. The Avengers, number 9, facsimile edition, first appearance of Wonder Man. All right, yeah, how about that? First appearance of Wonder Man. Now, as I said in a previous video, I'm trying, and I really want to get back into buying these facsimile editions, both the DC and the Marvel ones. So I'm just gonna go and go back and start buying them. And I'm gonna get online. I was thinking about getting online and see if I can find a list of all the ones that have come out, so I can see which ones I've missed, so I know which ones to look for. But this is the most recent one that's come out. This is the Avengers number 9, first volume. I hate having to say that, but it is. And first appearance of Wonder Man. Now, as I always like to do when I do get one of these wonderful, amazing, awesome facsimile editions, wonderful, amazing, and awesome, although overpriced. I don't know why they need to charge $3.99 for a reprint book. They're not actually doing anything new for it. They're just reprinting stuff that they already had, including the ads. But when you come across the facsimile edition, because Marvel hasn't done this yet. DC, with their Batman one that came out a week or two ago, they have on the UPC, actually says facsimile edition, which is awesome. Marvel hasn't done anything like that yet. I can only hope that they're just trying to figure out how to do it, how to make it look nice on their covers. But when you get a Marvel facsimile edition, the things you need to look for to know that it's not an original printing. This is for you guys and gals out there who might be looking to buy this stuff on eBay. The 3 things you want to look for on a facsimile edition, on a Marvel facsimile edition, are, number 1, the price. This book was not $3.99 originally. This was probably, like a 12 or 15 cent book originally. It was not $3.99. That right there is a dead giveaway. Also, down here on the bottom, you've got the modern era Marvel logo, which did not really exist back in those days. There's also the UPC box. Most of these older books from this era didn't even have a UPC box on them. But when they did start putting UPC boxes on them, they actually they would usually have them in the corner here, and they would just kind of, I say float, where they didn't really hug the edge. But if you look at this one here, you see how it actually kind of hugs the edge of the cover. That's not an original UPC. If it was over here, it would hug the spine and the bottom of the book. So those are the 3 things you want to look for. If you see those 3 things, if you're looking on eBay and you see this and it's got a real good price, maybe like $200 or something like that, and you're like, hey, that's a good deal, look at the cover. Make sure, because some of these guys out there that sell these books aren't honest and will try to pass a facsimile, a reprint, off as an original. That's not good. That's not cool. And I'm more than happy to do my part to bring that crap down, because I want everybody to be able to enjoy reading comic books, regardless of what they are. I don't really care, as long as you're reading comic books. And that sort of thing, I think, kind of takes the fun out of collecting comics, especially for new people coming in, that their early impression is people try to screw them out of their money. So if you see those 3 things, it is a facsimile edition. If it doesn't say facsimile, that's somebody that's not being totally honest, and that is a sleazy thing to do. Next up from DC, DC's War of the Undead Gods. This is number 7 of 8, and hopefully Lobo is actually involved with this. He's made a few very sparse appearances. He had a couple of covers, and the guy hasn't been in it. Last issue, they kind of they explained that since he's immune to this whole undead thing that's going on, that he can save the universe, and he's just he's willing to do it, but for a price. He wants just a whole like a pocket reality of nothing but debauchery and just nastiness, because he's Lobo. So hopefully these last 2 issues will actually get some actual Lobo goodness. Next one. This is a variant cover. I think this is, yeah, okay. So this is Doctor Strange #1, the 2023 #1. But this is the Dormammu, the Alex Ross Villains variant, the Timeless variant. Dormammu. I wasn't actually gonna buy this book because the cover, the main cover, looked like it looked too much like the dude that plays Doctor Strange in the movies, and I don't want my comic book characters to look like actors that play them in movies. I want them to look like the characters, so I wasn't gonna buy it. But I love this cover, so I am gonna check it out. I do sincerely hope that I enjoy it because it's the same writer who did the Strange 10-issue maxi series, and I really like Strange. So I'm hoping that this guy, it will continue the excitement and the intrigue and the interesting and nature of the characters with this. And I'm hoping Clea's still in it. She's still the Sorcerer Supreme as far as I know, and I hope that continues. Last up from IDW, Godzilla, the Best of King Ghidorah. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what's in this issue. These best of books are they're just reprints of stuff that IDW has put out previously. So we have Godzilla in Hell #4, Oblivion #3, Kingdom of Monsters #8, and the Half Century War #5. Now Godzilla in Hell had some great covers. The Half Century War was just gorgeous from cover to cover. Every single panel was just pure art. And I don't buy a whole lot of IDW books, but I do buy their Godzilla stuff, and it'll be nice. I have all these, but it's nice to have them, and it's another cover. It expands my Godzilla collection a little bit more, so I'm okay with that. That said, as I always like to say in these videos, let's talk about the cover of the week, which I am going to select Doctor Strange #1. You can't go wrong with an Alex Ross cover. All right, there's just no way around it. There's few constants in comics these days because everything has gotten screwed up since the movies, since the quote unquote SJW nonsense that has just been really bringing down the quality of comics and art. But the one constant that has always existed in comic books is an Alex Ross cover is an absolute piece of artwork. It is gorgeous no matter what it is. His Silver Surfer was just beyond gorgeous. That was a whole new level of beauty right there. But this is the cover that I'm picking for the cover of the week. Dormammu, Doctor Strange, #1. This is like volume 78 of Doctor Strange. We're not keeping track of that stuff anymore. But everybody, that's it. Like I said, a small week. There is a 5th week. I think there's a 5th. Yeah, there's a 5th week this month. So I have another stack of books wrapping up March. Next week is also spring break for us at my school. And so my son and I, we will be off next week. Hopefully we have some nice weather because I want to do some stuff with him outside. Yeah, that's it. Just a small selection of books this week. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued support. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Share the video. I do share these on certain groups on Facebook. And yeah, that's it. Everybody have a great night. I'm about to go in and have myself some hamburger helper. No, it's not the most exquisite cuisine in the world, but you know what? I'm a simple guy with simple likes and simple loves. I love me some hamburger helper, and there isn't anything better than that. So everybody, I'm going to go ahead and make myself some dinner, feed the boys, feed the wife, and I will see you guys next week with another stack of books. Everybody have a great weekend. And hey, wherever you're at, enjoy your first couple of days of spring. We'll see you around.